This is a great opportunity to, I think, enlighten those managers out there, because we talk about the fact that you had your ducks in a row. You were very organized and had all these different, you can produce all this documentation. For those fleet managers out there who can't put a priority or haven't put a priority on being able to document their stuff, what recommendation or tips do you have for them to say, hey guys, I've been through it. And it was not fun. I, what could you say to those folks?
I would say I learned very early on, and this is due to my mentors in the industry. If you have to have a good, solid policy in place, and then whatever your policy features are, you need to make certain that you're constantly communicating on those, you're following up on them. That if you say that you're going to do a disciplinary action, you do it within X amount of time, and it's always got to be in the moment. I mean, it's like you don't wait a week to coach somebody on something that they did. You've got to do it as quickly as possible to the moment that that behavior occurs. And then just reinforce it. A lot of positivity goes a long way. I mean, drivers don't want to be in an accident either, but they don't also want to be constantly being told what to do. I mean, it's just it's human nature, right? So fleet managers need to really make certain that they've got their policies as a living document, and that even if you're just reviewing it with your team of people, or even just with yourself or with peers, depending upon the size of your organization, keep it living, keep it alive. Make certain that that's one of your first primary things, is that you've got your documentation in place, because without that guiding roadmap, you're not going to get to your destination. I mean, I'll use the car metaphor. It just is what it is.
Yeah, and that's gold, because you talk about the just living safety program, the documenting everything. There are unfortunately some folks out there who are overwhelmed already with their daily tasks and duties, and maybe they don't feel like they have the time. But I think you're a great example of, look, I wasn't managing 50 vehicles. I was managing a large fleet, and yet I had the processes in place because I understood this was really important. So I think this, if I can carry a message here, and I understand this, right, is don't make excuses, because it will come and it will haunt you. If you're, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. It can happen to me. It won't happen to me. It can and it will. And then when it does, you need to have your ducks in a row. Otherwise, it's going to be, it was already stressful with somebody who had it all together. Imagine if you don't have anything. What is that going to look like, right? So I think this is gold for any of those folks out there who can take something from this and say, you know what, you're right. I haven't been there yet, but if I am, I need to make sure that I have this in place. So thank you for sharing that.